In this, I'm talking about the school environment, and then I'll talk about things in the classroom, and then at the end, I'll talk about the difference between noun and verbs in ASL. So starting with school environment, the sign for class, class, and you might see them do it with more like open hands. I do it with more of a C, class, and then room, you show the walls, and it doesn't matter which you do first. So this is class, classroom. Lab is fingerspelled, and the different types of labs. Schools that have ASL programs, they typically have a separate room for students to practice and record. That's called an ASL lab. So you just fingerspell ASL lab. Computer lab, computer lab. Science lab. So thumbs up, and then you do like your pouring chemicals. This is science lab. And the movement circles, so science. Office, it's similar to room, but change your hand shapes to O's. And again, it doesn't matter which you do first. Principal, I've seen it with a fist for your non-dominant. I've seen it with an open hand. I tend to do fist. Dominant is a P. Circle, land. Principal. And then if I wanted to say principal's office, principal, office. Teacher, so think of like a teacher putting on their glasses. This is teach, and then teacher. Teach, okay, just this is teach, teacher. So teacher, student, you've seen the sign for learn. You take the information, put it in your head, and you've also seen that they don't do the full sign, okay? For student, the full sign is this. You are a person who learns, so student, or you might see them just do student. Library, do an L and it circles. And if I'm saying librarian, I would show it's a person. Cafeteria, do a C and it goes down your chin over here and then here. Cafeteria. If I'm saying cafeteria worker, cafeteria worker. Gym, you might see some people just do PE or gym. And it's kind of like with a modified X, and you see some people circle it like close to them, some people up here, gym. Bathroom, it's with a T and it goes back and forth. It's not twisting, just back and forth, bathroom. And then things in a classroom. Chalkboard, whiteboard, whatever board it is you're writing on. If it's a chalkboard, you can fingerspell chalk. And then you might show the outline of it and then writing on it. You might see just showing, okay, the board and writing. Desk, and it's not this, it's desk. This can also be table, so desk or table. Chair, both hand shapes are used. Non-dominant, dominant, and you might see where the fingers kind of wrap around to represent the legs, chair, or where it just taps and the movement is repeated, chair. Window, then we have door. Textbook or workbook, so we know the sign for book. For textbook, you'll see them do class book, and then workbook, you'll see them do study book or work book. So study book or work book for workbook. Paper, this is where parameters are really important. So we've had school, we've had nice, paper brushes back. So this part of your hand hits here and it goes back. And again, it's not a loud noise, it just brushes back. Paper. Pencil, Pen, for pencil, you'll see some people, so it's a pinching hand. You'll see some people put it at their mouth and then write. Or you'll see some people just do this. The movement repeats, and I'll explain why in just a minute. So for pencil, you might see this. You might see just this for pen. And the reason the movement is important, we have noun-verb pairs. So a noun, person, place, thing. Verb, it's the action. In ASL, we have signs that are very similar, and the way we tell the meaning between, am I talking about a noun or a verb, is the movement. So for nouns, person, place, thing, the movement repeats. So when I was doing chair, I repeated it. Verbs have one bigger movement. So chair, sit. So lots of chairs, you sit once. That's like food, lots of food, eat once. Some other examples. So scissors, that is the noun, it repeats, versus cut. Pen or pencil versus write. The object, the noun, repeats versus write. So you need to know the difference between the movements. For noun, the movement is repeated. Verb, it's done once.